Hello again, everyone. So I just wanted to touch base with you real quick. It's been a little bit, not too long, but as I said in my last video, I started a support group on hugs along with a friend of mine and my mother, and we are trying to help all women who have had or currently have ovarian or breast cancer or a genetic mutation such as BRCA1 or BRCA2 or any other genetic mutation that makes them more likely to get one of these cancers. So if you are in need of a support network, please look us up on Facebook. I'll post the link down below. But we are Hugs, HUGSS, and I'm currently working on our website, so that will be up soon too. Now, I wanted to let you guys know that I have made my decision, or 90% of it anyway. I'm about 90% sure that I am going to go ahead with DIEP flap for my reconstruction. I know that you guys have watched me kind of go back and forth about this throughout my journey, and I said that I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. So I wanted to let you guys know that after much thought, research, prayer, and reflection, I have decided that DIEP flap is probably the way that I need to go. It's probably what's best for me. So, I also wanted to say that in the months since my mastectomy, I've done a lot of research, and I've discovered a lot of things that I was not informed of before my mastectomy. Such as, I did not know that you could have immediate reconstruction at the time of your mastectomy. I had no idea about DIEP flap. I was handed 2 implants by my plastic surgeon, and she said, after we do your mastectomy, after we take your breast tissue, I'm going to put in expanders. Didn't explain what those were. And then after we fill those up, we're going to go ahead and you put in one of these implants, and you can choose between these 2. So that was, in my mind, that was my only option. I was gonna get expanders, I was gonna get implants, I was gonna go through this process that she said was gonna take a year. I had no idea about any of the flap procedures. I didn't know that you could go flat. I had no idea about any of it. So my main goal is to educate women on all of their options. And Karen and my mom Tina and we all are trying to advocate for these women so that they don't have to go through some of the same things that we went through. We also have some very great physicians as a part of Hugs who offer their time to answer some of our medical concerns, which is greatly appreciated and wonderful. And we just are so glad that they have volunteered some of their time to help us and our ladies out. I wanted to let you know all of this because, as I said, I didn't know any of my other options, and I think that it's important that before we have such a major surgery that we are aware of all of our options, that we are aware that we can have a DIEP flap, that we are aware we can have a tram flap, that we are aware that we can do implants, that we know what alloderm is, that we know, what skin grafting is, because they said that they were gonna have to skin graft my nipples. I had no idea what that was. That we know what expanders are, that we know that we could go flat, that we know all of the information before we go into surgery, because that way we can make a decision that we're fully informed and confident about, and that later on down the road we don't feel like we made a mistake. So I feel like it's very important for the patient and the doctor to work together in making these decisions. And I think that doctors should tell us patients about all of our options, even if it is something that they don't personally perform. Obviously, I cannot make physicians do that, and some may not do that. So I want to get the word out there myself as an advocate for these women and as a patient who's gone through this before, that you do have options, that you can go flat, that you can do a flap surgery, that you can do implants, that you can do whatever is best for you, and you really need to do the research and understand what you're getting into. And if you need any help figuring out what any of these procedures are, or you would like more information on them, you can reach out to me via email or join Hugs, and I will gladly give you some information. Other than that, I think that that's pretty well all I had to discuss with you, and I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that I'm 90% sure that I am going with the deep flap, because I think in the beginning I was scared about the recovery time, because I have small children at home and I homeschool, and my husband and me need, to get back on track with our house and everything that I fell behind on from mastectomy. So I was scared to have such a big surgery and a long recovery time, but after doing all the research and prayer and reflection that I've done, I think that having a deep flap is going to be a longer recovery time at first, but in the long run, I am not going to require additional surgeries to swap out implants. So it's going to save me that time, those surgeries, that, money in the future, and I have the possibility of regaining some feeling in my breasts, which is huge to me, and also you get a tummy tuck, so, that's pretty awesome too. Now, I meet with the surgeon down in San Antonio on December 1st, and if I don't speak out with you guys before then, I will talk to you guys after that appointment and let you guys know if he says for sure that I am a candidate. Based on the pictures that I sent him a few months ago, he said he thought that I was, but of course, there's no telling until he meets me in person. So after December 1st, I'll let you guys know 100% for sure which route we're going. But in my gut right now, I'm thinking that deep flap is the way we're going. So in summary of all of this, I say do some research, join a support group if you need one, make shared decisions with your doctor, fully informed shared decisions with your doctor on all reconstruction types, and go with your gut. Always go with your gut. If you feel like you need a second opinion, get a second opinion. Just do what's best for you. Ultimately, nobody can make the decision except you. So for those women who are watching and are in need of some assistance, please follow the link to Hugs, and we would gladly help you out. For my loved ones that are watching, just because you care about me and want to know what's happening in my journey, I hope that I've answered some of your questions, and I'll get back with you guys soon. Take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.